Leo. I'm here to give you a wild card read straight from the hip with lots of lip, and we're just going to dip into your energy and see what's coming towards you. This is a timeless message of the moment. So anytime you find this message, it may have something here for you. Flip-flop roles as you need to, genders, all that. You'll know how the message is speaking to you. Trust your own perceptions. I'm just here to deliver the message as it comes through. It is a collective read and not a personal, all right? I just saw some pizza there. Maybe somebody just recently had some pizza. You might be craving pizza, pizza on the brain. We're going to start off with the Arcane BS deck here just to get a general feel of what's coming in for you. This is for any strong Leo placement, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Pluto, or prominent placement in the 5th house. Likewise, if you are an Aquarius rising, that makes you a Leo descendant. So this could resonate with you strongly. And I feel like I'm repeating myself. I don't know if I already said that again or not. Maybe you're having this a little bit. Maybe you've had something on your mind, something you've needed to communicate. Blocking. Maybe you feel like you're on a repeat message with this person. You have to keep reiterating the same thing over again. Maybe you wanted to say something to somebody, you tried to reach out to them, you discovered you were blocked, they blocked you on social media, or you had them blocked and now they're not so receptive to hearing what you have to say this time. Okay, this is just what's coming in right off the bat. Let's see, bottom of the deck energy. Ooh, yeah. You're so effed. I think that you'd had it with this character, you know. Maybe this is somebody that you gave a lot of chances to, and you just feel like, you know, time after time after time, every time you've given this individual another chance, they've just stuck it to you, you know, and you're tired of dealing with it. You might be feeling a little spicy. You might be feeling like you want to dish out a little bit of what they've been kind of given to you. You're sort of fed up, you know. You've got this energy around you that you're kind of just tired of putting up with somebody's BS. You know, it's like a revolving door with them. They think they can just come in and out of your life whenever they want. You know, they kind of come in, they drain you dry. Then you're left like with all this energy that's just been siphoned out of you. You feel drained. You feel like you're confused, you know. You feel like there's just something here that just is not, it's not pouring into you. It's like whenever this person comes around, you end up feeling really drained here. I also think that you want to see things clearly in this situation, but this person's always got some story. They always got some story, some explanation, and it just doesn't add up. No matter how you look at it, there's nothing but holes in this story, all right? Yeah, and I think, you know, this guy likes to come off, you know, like they're very knowledgeable and that maybe even like they're smart. Maybe they even think that they're smarter than you. Maybe they think that, you know, they can kind of pull one over on you, you know. They might be manipulating a little bit, you know. They might like to manipulate, you know, with their sexual prowess, you know. And they kind of think that they're the ones in charge here, but I think you've already had some psychic insight into this situation. You see something that they don't see. You have a different kind of vision than they do, all right? You've looked at this matter a little more deeply, and you think you understand a deeper motivation here. I feel like you're actually the one who's kind of running this show. You might have been working this person a little bit. You might have been turning around the game on them. I got that energy. Sort of like flip it up and reverse it on them, like a game of Uno. We do have a bunch of cats posing as a woman here. Okay, this could be somebody who also has like multiple accounts. You know, they could be catfishing somebody as a way to kind of catch them in the act, catch them red-handed, you know, catch them when they're least suspecting it, you know, just kind of like chatting them up. I could see, you know, even putting up like a group of friends to this to kind of test somebody, test them to see if they're telling the truth. You might have some friends that are willing to kind of like team up with you on this. Maybe it's a group of like spurned exes or something. Everybody's fed up with this person and they want to kind of like call them to the mat. This person's not going to see this coming. It's got surprise attack vibes here. I have to say, like, maybe you're just really tired of dealing with this character And this is somebody who used to get away with it. I feel like that because there's the revolving door energy around it. Like you may have gotten mad in the past, you know, and you tell them to, you know, take a powder, and then the next thing you know, they're coming at you with them puppy dog eyes and the promise of sweet music between the sheets, and then you're like, oh, come on in, you know. But I think there's just so many secrets here, you know. Cat medicine is the medicine of secrets. So I feel like there's so many secrets here. It's like one of those Russian dolls, you know, you open it up and then there's another one inside, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. There's like layers to this person. It's like peeling an onion, you know, you get through one layer, there's another layer there, and every time a new layer is revealed, it just makes you cry. It brings tears to your eyes. It stings, Leo. Okay, give me some more information about this character. Give me some more information about this character. It looks like you're ready to pull off this heist. Interesting. I got heist energy. Are you trying to take back something that you feel was taken from you? All right. That's got a little bit of that energy, like, you know, you're trying to do something a little bit on the sly. Maybe the last time you were hanging out with this person, they actually took something from you. They took something from you. You want it back. You've been trying to reach out to this person, asking them to give this thing back to you. Could have been a hoodie. Interesting. A hoodie. Okay. Some article of clothing or something. You're like, wait a minute. I didn't give that to you. You might have found a few things missing. Maybe you went and visited them. You know, you did a stay over at their place or something, and they're still holding on to stuff of yours. You've been trying to get your stuff back. This person's holding on to it. You suspect their intentions for holding on to it too. You feel like it's a way that they can kind of stay connected to your energy, or an excuse to have you come back around. You know, it's like it's acting like it's a tether, keeping you attached to this person, this situation. Yeah, and I think you're just in this place where, you know, you're just ready to flush it with the urinal death here. It's like you've just been so pissed off in this situation that it's at the point where what used to be pleasurable is just something so perfunctory at this point. It's like you could go through the motions with this person with your eyes closed. You can anticipate what they're going to say. You can anticipate their next move. And I think you're just ready to release it. You're ready to let it go, you know? Interesting. I don't know where I'm getting this from, but you may even be like taking some of this on physically, just the frustration that you're holding inside. It might be coming through as pain in your kidneys, you know, right at your lower back there. You might be having some tension there. You might want to, you know, do a good flush. Could be very helpful for you, just to kind of just like clear out the system, really get in a lot of water, you know, get in some cranberry, you know, this kind of energy. I don't know why, but I also got like UTI energy coming in here as well, right? Maybe something that's felt a little off since you were last, you know, with this person. You may suspect, you know, that they have other involvements that they haven't told you about, or maybe they don't practice safe, you know, safe sex, and this is something that you're a little concerned about here, right? These pieces just coming in. I do feel like there's something here, though, that you're trying to turn around on somebody. You're trying to turn the tables on somebody. I feel like you got recruitment. It feels like you got like your friends or somebody helping you out. And I mean, I wouldn't put past this scenario for there to be catfish accounts, you know? Now, you may suspect that this person has fake accounts and that they've been keeping an eye on you, right? But, oh, yeah, we got a pit bull driving a tiny truck. You know, this is somebody who's, you know, their ego's a little bit out of control in this situation, you know? This is somebody who likes to be in control, you know? They're definitely kind of cruising by your house, maybe, you know? They could be cruising by, swinging by. They could be cruising by on the interwebs too, you know, just checking out the timeline, just seeing what she's posting today. You know, we do have the inverted squirrel here. All right. So at one time, it might have been like this person felt like sort of like your secure place or your safe space, or you just got so used to kind of dealing with this person's antics that you kind of made peace. You know, you made peace with what they offered. You, at least you knew what to anticipate, you know, and that may have worked for you at one point, but I feel like at a certain point it began to block. You may have had to take a big leap to like shift on this situation. It actually may have even thrown your security out of whack for a little bit, you know, and that may have been a fear that you had to face, but you noticed that once you stepped away from this person, it actually had the opposite effect where you were really worried about your security being threatened. You ended up finding that actually like your finances improved and you started to feel more confident and you started to feel more like yourself again. So many blocks. Whereas when you were with this person, it just always felt like just certain pieces of you went missing. There is this like sort of like theft kind of energy. You know, is this person a heart thief? Is this person an energy harvester? You know, I just feel like this person just took from you bit by bit by bit, where it really required you to like step out of your comfort zone and take a big risk to like let this person back into your world again, you know, even just to try to work things out with them. I do feel like there was something that you needed to work out in this situation that required you to make contact with this person again. I don't know why this is coming in. There's some reason why you needed to talk to this person. It might have been to like iron out something in relation to finances, in relation to some kind of shared asset. And then it's sort of like open the door again to your connection. And it's interesting because I feel like there is like this spiritual connection here, but it's sort of like you're on a karmic loop with this person. You learn a lot through the experience. You know, I do think you've had a lot of growth. I also feel like there is a real genuine connection there. This is a soulmate, but sometimes soulmates can be kind of like nemesises. You know, they come around to teach us really the dicey stuff in life and some lessons that, you know, are a bit of the trickster variety, the tempter variety. And I feel like this person gave you an opportunity to really step into your power. And because of that strong connection and how essential they've been on your path just for you to grow and evolve, you know, there can be kind of like these attachments there. And there's this piece about you had to really rise up in your independent strength. I'm seeing this, you know, goat energy here. Maybe you had to really kind of like get very stubborn and build up your resilience and like your faith in yourself to like, you know what? I don't need to stay connected to this person. You know, I can make it on my own. I'm the goat, you know, I can be the greatest of all time, man. I don't need to have this person by my side. I don't need this person to validate me. You know, I can stand up for myself. I can find my own way. I do feel like there was something about this that when you stepped away from this energy, you had to really find a sense of inner strength and resilience, and you had to push really hard. But I feel like you've been finding a way. You've been making a way for yourself. And as you have, like those pieces of you that had gone missing, it's like you're calling all of them back. You know, you're starting to feel like your old self again, you know? And it's like, here comes this individual again. And it's like this random clip art, you know, you feel like it's just like copy and paste. It's like you could take the text messages that are going to be coming in and you could just like look back, you know, 5 years ago, and it's the same old shit, different day, you know. This person is just, it's almost like they go off a script, you know. You just wish that they would take down their guard and that they would speak from their heart, or that you even really knew who this person was. You know, sometimes you wonder if you're just dealing with, you know, an image. Maybe image is something that's really important to this person, you know, and you've really just wanted to connect with the heart of the individual in this situation, but you feel like it really eluded you. Let me get a kind of the deck energy here. I have a feeling that something's happening here where you really, I don't know, maybe it's a matter of like, just a matter of pride coming in here. I mean, you are Leo, so maybe it's a matter of pride. You feel like, you know what, I let you get away with that one too many times. I kind of need to teach you a lesson. You might be feeling a little bit of that, all right? You might. You might be coming in here. Let's see to what we got here. A skeleton eating a banana, and on the other side here, Galaxy Dad. Yeah, you know what I mean? This person is really hungry for your attention. They're really hungry for your energy. There may have been a time in the past when you were really hungry for them, you know? You would do anything to jump to this person's, you know, slightest provocation, any phone call, message, anything, you would be right on it, you know? And you had a lot of devotion to this person. And over time, it completely, I got this feeling, it completely drained you. It completely wasted you away. I don't know, maybe you even had some issues, like you went through a period in your connection where you went through so much with this individual that you might have had trouble eating. You know, maybe you dropped a significant amount of weight. Maybe your health was suffering as a result because of how you were being affected, just emotionally, mentally, by this person. This person could be older than you. They could be a father. Okay, they could have a child. They could have a child from a previous marriage, or they could have a child with you. This could be your baby's daddy. You know, I think you waited for a long time. I do feel like this individual has been keeping their eyes on you. They've been kind of monitoring you here, you know, but it's sort of like they've let a lot of time pass and a lot has changed in that time. And now it's like they're finally reaching out to pick up the phone and try to make things right. I think because they had a situation where they got dealt a little bit of what they dished out to you, and it gave them a different perspective. You know, it really helped them see things differently. That they had kind of like allowed some people into their life, quite frankly, that were bottom feeders, you know, and when push came to shove, these people, you know, aimed at them. You know, maybe this is kind of person who likes to like sort of gang up on people. They like to sway opinion, and maybe you dealt with a little bit of that. Like this individual turned some people against you. They made the way hard for you, right? Well, now they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Like people are starting to see the holes in this person's story. They have questions too, just like you did. And now these people that, you know, used to really like rely on them and, you know, had their backs too, you know, felt like they had a mutual connection, mutual affinity. These people are turning on them, you know. It's kind of funny too, because this person may have like on the surface made it out like he was friends with these people, but behind their backs, he was like, he looked down their nose at them. Like, he referred to them as bottom feeders. He felt like these people were lowlifes, yet these were his friends, you know. I think there's been some stuff revealed, and where this person once had alliances, those alliances are starting to fall away, and people are starting to see this individual for who they are. You may feel like this is a little bit of just desserts. You may feel like this, it's about time, you know, it's about time this happened. Yeah, because we got the grease priest here. You know, and this person likes to come off like they're a real good person, they're real solid, you know, they got values, they know what matters at the end of the day. But really, it's just to kind of like butter people up and get it in and get them to kind of like let down their guard with them and so he can like work on them and take advantage of them. It's like, well, let me like, you know, let me get it lived up a little bit first to make this easier going before, you know, I ride it for all it's worth and take everything I can from you. All right. Got that energy here. There's something about this individual that at the end of the day, you know, what they're selling ain't what you get, you know, when you invest in them. All right. So I do feel like this person's in a position where they had certain people that were in their corner before, but they're not there now. And because of that, now they're turning to you, you know, to kind of bail them out. Maybe they are turning to you to bail them out. Maybe these people they were associating with got them in a little legal trouble too. They're calling you. They need you to bail them out. I don't know. I see you kind of like not being game to help this person out, because when you were really down and out on your luck, they turned you down, man. They weren't there to support you. They weren't there to back you up. I do pick up this vibe from you that it's sort of like, it's time for you to understand what you've been dishing out. and have yourself a taste of that humble pie.